Welcome back. My name is Amy. Today we're just keeping it chill, playing some chess casually. Hopefully, I don't dip under the 1700 line, but if we do, oh well. I've been looking at a few things as black. But this is nothing remotely close to what I've been looking at, which is kind of how it goes. You study something, and then because you see it a lot, and then you don't see it anymore because the universe is against you. Oh, that's a thought, but I don't really feel like that does anything good, but I kind of want to do it. I'm going to do it. Let's do it. Okay, it was a bad idea. It was a bad idea. You can have it. They're like, what's going on? I don't know. Oh, okay, I got pinned. Two can play that game. Sheesh. Well, I guess we can take this now, right? Darn. Okay. Well, shoot. What am I gonna do here? Obviously, I don't want them to take my bishop. So let's just rewind things. Though he might take this pawn, and that sucks. But we'll go right there, I guess. I don't know. Maybe we throw the game? Oh. I guess that's a move. That is a move. What if I just take this? I guess that does nothing. I guess it doesn't. I'm down to trade, I guess. If we have to. I would like to castle. That would be nice. Ooh, that sucks. Let's go right here then. We can still castle. It's still a possibility. Let's offer trades. Yes, you get a pawn. It's fine. They're really thinking hard about this, aren't they? Like I don't see any trick happening here. I do not. But if they give me enough time, I will put this knight to e5 and then castle. That's a really weird move. But I think I'll take it. I think the idea is for a pen, but I don't think it works. It does not work. But thanks for the pawn. Part of me is like, what if I go to e8 and then go check? Okay, well, I guess I will not have the chance. But now we're looking at this f2 pawn. Maybe. Okay, now we're not looking at the f2 pawn. Now we're looking at wherever the heck this knight's going. Which I'm not too worried about it. Let's just go right here. And I like that move because it cuts the king. Okay. That can't be a good move. Okay, so now that piece is like cornered, right? So what does this mean I can do? I think we can just... If I move here, then I imagine, the rook moves there. So let's just, what do we do? I imagine that king's gonna want to move too, right? Ooh, I don't know. This is pretty tough. I don't know if I really want to trade things off like that, but maybe I should just move my king up. I'm just gonna move my king up. Okay, no longer pinned. But I better watch out because I could get checked and lose my rook. Yeah, okay. This is gonna be a tough game. We've lost all our pieces. But maybe I should just believe in myself. Okay. What if we go here? Right? They would drop that. Or they would move this up. Something like that. But really, I want to go here. I don't know. I just like forcing moves when it comes to the pawns. I like forcing the moves. What are we doing? I don't know. We're doing a horrible job in an endgame. Okay. Okay. We better watch out. That is an idea. Is there anything else over here? No, I just need to kind of get right there, I think. If they don't beat me to it. Oh my. I guess this is going to be one of those long in-game sort of games. You know what also might not be a bad idea? Maybe h6. Yeah, maybe h6 would be better. Sweet. Didn't see it. Now, the next move. I have a feeling if I go up there, I'm going to get checked. Which might not be that big of a deal. I don't know. Couldn't tell ya. Couldn't tell ya. Let's just stop this. Alrighty. We're just gonna go right there then. And then I guess we'll just use like this rook to harass these pieces. Actually, I feel like rook to b8 might be better. I don't know if that'll... Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't know if that was gonna cause like the king to move, but yeah, it looks like it is. King's moving. You know what's an interesting move? I think that's interesting. It could also be bad. I'm not sure. I'm not sure yet. I imagine maybe rook to h1 would be alright. But why? Okay, we gotta be careful. Um, well, if I go here, I win a pawn, don't I? But then this past pawn is kind of a nightmare. So, I'm not gonna worry about it. But maybe I should. Perhaps I should. If I go here, that doesn't seem like a good idea. But we'll try it. I'm not sure that was a good move. Maybe it wasn't. I'm not sure. If I could just like scare these pawns down, that would be great. Where are you going? Where are you going? Maybe to check? To check me? That would be annoying. You know, this move just kind of prevents that check, I think. But also, I mean, if I could generate a pass pawn, that would be nice. This one's kind of hard to get behind, but you know, maybe we could make it work. Oh. Wait a minute. I'm okay. I saw this and I thought I was going to get forked, but I think I'm actually okay. Now they're preparing to fork me, which we're not going to let that happen. And then I'd actually like to take over the C square. I mean, if we wanted, we could also just go to E2. But I don't know. Maybe we can start looking at these as passers. Yeah, so we got options. I actually feel like we're probably got the better game going on right now. All right, that was a good game. All right. Moe's and can't even go there. Let's. Oh, I messed up. No, what was I? I don't want to play this opening. I don't know what it is. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. I've recovered. Well, I guess we'll just do whatever the flip this is. Well, let's just when we don't know what's going on, let's just get developed. And I'm gonna prepare the castle. Castling is my priority. I'm in unknown waters. So if I do F4, I think I'll be alright. I think I'll be okay. Take with the knight. You feel free to take. It's all for you. Now, thinking. If I go here and I take this, will they forget about this? We'll see. Whoa. Actually, what am I doing? I think I'm having an aneurysm. Oh, Lord. Do I take. Yeah, why not? It looks fun. Looks fun. Hmm. Doing that does absolutely nothing. I need to get more pieces out. That's kind of what I need to do. But let's expand a little bit. There are holes. But, maybe something like that'll happen. That kind of sucks. They want to trade. I'm just gonna slide back. And then I want to move my knight in because I know like one of these knights probably just wants to jump into this hole right here. And then I really got to get this like bishop out and doing something. I don't know what, but it needs to be doing something. Yep. Not in my house. Oh, I think before I trade things off, I really kind of need to get this guy doing something. Honestly, I probably should have just done b3. That probably would have been sufficient. Oh well. Dang, I just hung that. It's okay. Everything is still under control. This is a weak spot. I should keep an eye out for that. Um, if you let me, I would love to just push this up, get rid of this bishop, take that. That would be great. Would be wonderful. Could I see knight b5 happening? Yeah. I guess I don't have a good response to that. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, that was a mistake. Honestly, I should have just done b3. Shoulda. Yep, targeting my weak spot. Not a fan. Not a fan. Let's bring, even though it kind of hangs a pawn. I'm thinking about bringing that over here. Yeah, why not? I mean, because we'll get a pawn back. Actually, we'll be okay. That's an okay move. I wasn't sure about it, but now that I think about it, I think it's okay. We'll get a pawn back. I guess I'll take this. Oh, Lord. Oh my gosh. Um, Perhaps this would be the better call. I think about it, I'm like, yeah, I don't like that move. But I could be worse, maybe. Could be worse. Maybe I should have moved that up instead, but then I would have been checked, right? Ooh, actually, I don't know what I'm talking about. Um, yeah. Well, I'm having a hard time. I want to go there next. Oh, why did I? Oh, no, that wasn't hanging. But it is hanging now, so they should probably pay attention. Okay, we're getting somewhere, maybe? I'm down like an entire small piece. I hope this piece moves somewhere. I wonder if that's gonna happen. Can I do D7? Is that even a good move? Not sure. Hmm. Is there a. Is this anything but a losing position? Whoops. I mean, I'm just doing some harassment, that's all. I could see something like that happening. Is this break worth anything? Maybe not. Hey, that's a nice move. Though, I guess it does look at this, but you know. It takes. What if I go up? Takes. Ooh. Am I looking at something? Anything good? I don't know. And then I gotta watch out for this check, right? Yeah. Might as well take it. Yeah, this isn't looking that great for me. Dadgum. I thought I was getting somewhere. Thought I was. So you take that, right? Can I check? Honestly, I felt like black was still winning. I mean, I think they are. I mean, they definitely are. So if yeah, we'll just go here. Man, now it's a struggle, but I am up on time. I think the game is now kind of even. Just gonna go start taking material. Next move, what could it be? It could be something like that, but I could see this rook going to e7. I guess I need to move my king. That's what I need to start doing. That's weird. That's weird. What if I go... I mean, I know I could do that, but then I could see this happening. Let's get a few moves in. That might not have been the right idea. It's okay. It's fine. And then this is kind of where I start making really weird moves that seem to make no sense. Could we go check? Yes, but does that do anything? I don't think so. Unless I go like... Unless they go there. Is there a skewer here? I don't know. What if I just go here? Maybe I'll get something for free? Just gotta be careful with this guy. No, that doesn't work. That doesn't work. You can't do that. Yeah, maybe the time pressure will get to him. That'd be great. Yeah, I really do think it would be hard. I think this pawn is a goner. It's a goner. I'm just gonna take this because I'm greedy, I guess. Cool. I think it'd be a mistake to go there. So I'm just gonna back up. But I guess I could get checked. But, that's okay. Yeah, good move, good move. I'm just gonna protect this pawn, I guess. Though there might have been a better way to do this. I bet there was. Just gonna go here, say hello. I think we'll win on time. Okay. Yeah, we're not getting anywhere. Not getting anywhere. Oof. That was a tough game. I'm not even sure how I would have broke through that. That was... I guess if they'd gone there? But I guess going here would be the right idea. I don't know. I think I think that was a hard game. And I think I can do one more. One more. I'll try to make this one quick. Yeah. Okay. I think I know where we're going here. This person is meaning business. Take c4, then bring out g6, castle, but always keeping in mind if white has ideas like queen d2 with the intention of swapping off the bishop, maybe. It's okay. Yeah, I'll take with the knight. I don't care. Takes back. Okay. I am thinking about maybe b4. I don't care to take. I will take that. But there's a tactic here. A dangerous tactic. If I were to... Whoops. What did I just do? Get me out of that. Anyways, if I were to take that, I imagine check would happen and I would lose. So let's not get too greedy. No tactics. Not today. Not falling for it. But I will take it now. Now you're free to do your tactic. Oh. You know what I probably will do? Probably. Okay. That's a move. That is a move. Am I missing something? I'm just gonna go ahead and castle. It's not super imperative that I take that right now. I do have doubled pawns and that sucks, but I'll be alright. Maybe staring at this, I'm not sure. Well, I'm just gonna do that, I guess. I guess we'll, yeah, I was very eager to grab that. Very eager. You know what we could do? We could do this, and then I imagine they take, and then we could just move this to here, win something. We could win something. Or not. Or what we could do? We can just do something like this. We could trade. Yeah, why not? It looks interesting. I like this. Square for my knight. Nope, not interested. Okay. What can we do to change your mind? What can I do? Is there anything else I can offer? I guess not. Guess not. Well, they know that that's kind of hanging. But also, there's this trick. That's a nice space for a knight to be in. So it might actually be more worthwhile, I think, to dump the knight than the bishop. This bishop's really nice there. I think we have a good position. Yeah, that's an interesting move. Hmm. Could take that, I guess. And hang our queen. Yep. Could do that. Or I guess I could just move this here. We are just chasing this little thing around. You know what we could do? We could do this. Maybe? Does that do something? I don't know. It just looks good. I don't think that gets me in trouble. Maybe it does. I'm not sure. Hmm. I guess it does. Daggum. What if I go here? Takes. Okay. Yeah, that does nothing. That does nothing. We'll just go right here. Enjoy. Let's see if I go here. Well, what to do? Maybe I should. I don't know. That's an interesting move. Don't really. Okay. So that's the purpose. Just grabbing a pawn. And I am slowly losing my advantage. Can we force something to happen? What if I just move this up? What if I move this up? I imagine that white's gonna go to f1. We'll just accidentally hang that piece, right? This is an accident. While you're grabbing stuff, you might as well just grab this c4 pawn. It's fine. Free pawn. Free poison pawn. Oh, you know what we could do? We could probably just take that. Oh, yeah, yeah, we could do that. We can do that. It's fine. Maybe. Oh, no, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. Shoo! Okay, well, I'm glad that they were suspicious and anxious for nothing because I totally messed that one up. Totally did. Because I could have taken that and I could not have gone there because then the bishop takes. I didn't see that bishop. Yeah, well, guess we'll just move this up there, I guess. Tough game. And we're all on black squares, so it's not like this bishop can't play. But no thanks. No thanks. Hmm. Man, this game's a pain in the butt. So if I go here, honestly, trading this stuff off might be the best way to go about this. Oh, okay. Well, I don't know. I don't know if this is gonna work. I'm gonna take that. Hmm. Wow, I'm struggling. Struggling. If I go here, is that like inevitable checkmate? Like, what's the deal here? Let's just go right there, I guess. No, I don't think that does anything. I don't think it does anything. Oh, maybe, I don't know. Maybe that's what they're looking at. I'm not sure. Wow, this game feels so hard right now. Right. So if white goes e8, then we move up. Gosh. Can I go there? No, not unless I want to lose. Can I go? Is it important to go here? I feel like I get a break if I go there, but I also might get checked. Let's just see what happens. Let's just see what happens. What's the next step for white? Yep. I'm dying. Okay, I only have like what? One move. Actually, hold on. What if I go there? Check, and then I go there. Am I okay? Let's give it a go. I don't know. This game's rough. Tell me there's no more checks. Tell me that I can just play mate. Let this be a win that I leave on. Yay! All right. That was good. That was a struggle. Let's see what the game was looking like up until that, because I felt like I was on my toes. Okay, so white had a dominating position. Actually, no, I was actually doing pretty good up until this move. Yeah. So that was a bad move. But that was actually really scary looking because I was like, how am I supposed to prevent this? I'm not sure. I'll have to review that game because that was tough. Ooh, I guess that was the move. That was the error move. And that was also really bad. That was also bad. And this is when I started doing okay. Surprisingly, though, I felt very uncomfortable. Though apparently that was not the best move. Maybe move in here? Yeah. Rough. That was rough. But that was a good game, that's for sure. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. All right, bye bye.